Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me, family. So I wanted to um, bring you another video, trying to be consistent about bringing the videos to you. So it's another video about the union that's coming in. Um, and of course, let me just put the disclaimer on it that if it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. It may be for you, but it may not be. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and divine feminine is a better term for you. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine and divine masculine is the term for you. So just apply the terms um, according to your situation. Of course, um, I want everyone to be coming into union, but I know that everyone is not. I know this is a timeless reading, so it could be past, present, or future that I'm talking about for you. I would also say, of course, this can be a manifestation reading for you, and any of these readings can, because, of course, as Neville Goddard talks about a lot, and Abraham Hicks, if you can get the feeling of the thing that you want, you can have the thing. Um, so just remember that it could be a manifestation reading as well. If you'd like to work with me as a spiritual advisor, if you have upcoming uh, dates or interviews coming up, if you want to manifest or attract the love of your life, wealth, success, riches, business, clients. You want to attract the weight, your ideal weight. You want to attract the relationships, the love that you've been wanting in your life. Reduce stress if you want to have more peace in your life. If you want to work with me in groups, couples, you want to bring the spark back into your marriage. There are so many different things that we could work on: spiritual matters, trauma. There's so much. I would love to hear from you if you think that you're a good fit to work with me, and we can see if we could work together to get some things done. I'm always really excited to do this work because people be accomplishing things they have no idea that they can accomplish. So I'm really excited about that. Always excited to hear what's going on with you as well. Um, all right, so let me get into this reading, y'all. So one song that was coming up was this song called Crush. I don't know if you remember it, American Idol, David Archuleta. It's he's singing this song. Is it real or just another crush? Do you catch your breath when I look at you? Are you holding back like the way I do? And the thing that was standing out for me was, are you holding back the way I do? Because sometimes your twin flame might not be telling you how they're all in love with you. They want to hold you, they want to cuddle you, they want to spoon you, they want to be next to you all the time, they want to marry you and have kids, they want to run away with you together, they want to, you know, build generational wealth with you. They might not be telling you that stuff. They might just be saying, "Oh yeah, she's a cool chick and I really like her. He's a really cool guy, he's a nice guy." But they ain't telling you that they all in love with you and they just want to be with you all the time. And they dream about you, daydream about you, fantasize about you and all this stuff. They might not tell you all this stuff, so just consider. Some people are pretty bashful. They're shy and they might not tell you all that stuff, but they still feel it. And it will be revealed, is what I'm sensing, coming up really soon. So today I got just this experience where it was like I was thinking that something was moving slow and it started moving lightning fast. And I was like, whoa. So just get ready for things that are coming your way that you have no idea might be coming in. And they're coming in really fast. Things are speeding up, things are coming into balance. Things are in balance. For some of you, you already have the union. You already started getting together. You already started planning this future. For some of you, it's happening now. For some of you, it will be happening in the future. I would say one thing that just came up for me was hold on. So I'm sure there's a reason that this came up because, you know, I lost both of my parents. Um, and when I was at my mom's funeral, there was a man that was there as a family friend. We've known him since we were kids. And he said, just hold on. And then, you know, that song from Wilson Phillips, Hold On for One More Day. If you can hold on one more day and then one more day, you just never know. It can happen lightning fast. It can happen tonight, tomorrow, anytime. So just hold on. Something that's important. Things can get better. Things can change instantly. If you're open and you're not resistant to it, things can get better right away. Some things might be on your mind. You might be worried about some things and you're saying, I don't understand why this is happening. Just let it leave your mind. The art of allowing. It's so important sometimes to just allow things, allow yourself to feel better, allow yourself to laugh. Sometimes you allow yourself to cry. It could be tears of joy, it could be sadness. Um, just allow. Something else, that came up today that's important, and that I have been talking about for quite a long time, but it came up again recently, on my radar. The shadow work. You cannot lie. You cannot hide. You will be exposed by your own systems. You'll be exposed by your own spirit because the spirit is trying to keep you honest. So my experience, my own experience, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So one of the reasons, the probably most important foundational reason that I believe so much in the law of attraction and law of assumption and things like that is because I had this experience with my mom, who was a very powerful woman. She believed in God. No one could tell her any different because she knew she interacted with God. She had her own experiences with God. I have too, since, it's been so many years now. Um, and my mom was instrumental in that. She was huge. Her faith was amazing. She would tell us all, you cannot be God. You cannot beat him. And she would do Bible study with me. She was always reading her Bible, thinking about God. She would read in the Psalms, usually every day. And every morning she would read a little bit in the Psalms from what I knew. And she taught me that, and a lot of people I know, and I'm not Bible bashing because I read my Bible, study, meditate on it, allow God to reveal things to me through it. Um, and it is, for me, a living, breathing book. Some might say entity, actually, living, breathing entity, being. I never really talked a lot about that with the Bible. But it will open itself up to you if you will seek the word, if you will read the word. Sometimes you got to read over and over again to get it, but you, it will open itself up to you if you seek. And I think that's true with most things. If you continue, if you seek, I've, well, my divine masculine was talking about this, obsession with the thing that you really want to do, the thing that you love. You know, some people call it, I call it my calling. But when you have that obsession with it, when you just stay focused, laser focused on it, it will open itself up to you and reveal things to you about what you need to do to become successful, to achieve what you want to achieve in that area if you are interested. But there's a lot to it, I would say. Um, it's like every time you say something, and that's the reason that commercials and things like that also work. Every time they say it, you hear it in a different way. And Kevin Trudeau is big on this. Listen to it, read it over and over and over and over again. So, in this case, I was talking about the Bible. I don't want to get too far from that conversation, but um, just like with your divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine, whichever one, um, when you seek, when you're obsessed with this person, when you're, and a lot of people say, well, that sounds like it's unhealthy. When you have an obsession of something, you think with something, sorry, you think about it day and night, focus on it. Um, and I know, a lot of people say your attention should not be divided. Focus on one thing at a time. Some people do focus on two things, um, or more. But in the beginning, I think most people focus on one thing. I think some people can focus on more than one thing. I know that my divine masculine can't. I'm gonna have to, as soon as we get into union, I'm gonna have to pull him into these videos so he can show his face. He's perfect to me. I think that he's perfect for me, honestly. But some people can do two things. I think they don't want to, get a huge ego. I was thinking about that Beyonce song. He's got a huge ego. He can't back it up, but he doesn't talk a lot of stuff all the time. Um, but there's an effort on his part to always stay humble, which I think is good. It's amazing, and it's necessary, I would say. But like I was saying with the Bible, when you continue to seek understanding, you can get it. It will open up to you. Just like if you're pursuing your profession, your calling, your career, your field, your job, whatever it is, in this case, let's say your business or your, craft, your art, it will continue to open itself up to you. And you just want to continue to pursue because you can get what you need out of it. And know that if you're not getting the results, if you're honest with yourself, and I think most people would admit it, if they're honest, they ain't being obsessed with it. They're not seeking it. They're not thinking about it day and night. Just think about it. If you were trying to get a certificate or a degree, what would you be doing? You reading about the topic. You taking tests. You taking quizzes. You writing papers. You doing homework on it. You're doing presentations in the classroom. This should be the same thing that you're doing with the work that you're doing. It's a calling. It's your passion, whatever it is. You should be obsessed with it. And with this thing, with your twin flame, with your, maybe you have a high level soulmate, you have a divine counterpart, you have partner, you have husband, wife, you have whatever, your man, your woman. I think it should be the same if you really want it to work and that's the only thing, or maybe it's a couple things that you're focused on. Obsession, because to get it right, you work on it. Think about it, you focus on it, you find ways to make it better, find ways to change, to grow, to love more, to give more, to share more, to build together and walk together and love each other and so many different things. But I would say the concept obsession is important. Um, and I don't mean it in a bad way, like I said, but if you really want something to take off, to really flourish, to really be very fruitful, that you can really build the best ever thing, whatever it is, whether it's the union or, twin flame, um, marriage, partnership, whether it's the business, whether it's your craft, your art, whatever, you're in sports, you're in writing, painting, drawing, you could be, doing, I don't know, you could play poker, anything. You focus on it, you're obsessed with it. And as a result, you come up with the best ever version of it. So just keep in mind that obsession is important. And like I said, I don't mean it in a bad way. I don't mean codependence and all that stuff. But when you get into the twin flaming, you understand it is not like any other relationship. And that's the reason why I can say from my own experience, and probably a lot of people would agree with me. Um, Once you experience it, you can't accept a mediocre relationship because you know the level that love can reach. Um, I was thinking about that this morning. Yeah, once you have the experience of the twin flame, you cannot you can't accept just blah. Not in my experience. So I would say for a lot of people, probably most people, they feel the same. They're like, oh no. Now it's like feeling eyed about somebody. I'm like, nah, it's either that, the feeling that you get about the twin flame, or for me, nothing. I don't want anything less than that. And I think a lot of people don't understand until they get into it, and then they be like, oh my God, this what am I into? And over my head. But you're not. You just you get what you need as you go along to build it, to grow in it, to change, to, set your templates for relationships, and people are watching you. And like I said before, they know that there's something different about you. And for me, to see the way that things have been unfolding, the attraction from other people. And if I focus on it, it just gets amplified. But then again, where energy goes, attention flows. Where attention goes, energy flows. Um, just some very interesting experiences with the twin flame. Um, but just remember, just continue to work at it. Continue to do the work that you know you need to do. And when you're ready, it'll be opened up for you. Um, but don't stop seeking it, is what I would say. Um, Something else that came up, the song Pebbles. You remember Pebbles? It's a throwback song. Love makes things happen. Never know where it's coming from. Never know who you're gonna love. Pebbles. The song Love Makes Things Happen. And it definitely makes things happen. And I've said it before, can be a shield, protects you and your beloved from a lot of things. A lot of people might try to do things, and I was thinking about another song that came up was by Shy. If I ever fall in love again, and I think this is what your divine masculine is saying. I'm saying divine masculine because I'm a divine feminine. That's another thing, I think even though the divine feminine in my body, I carry a lot of masculine energy. And I think a lot of men are able to drop into their divine feminine side and feel more comfortable with me. Because I do carry the divine masculine that can switch and we can be balanced overall, and both of us can have the divine masculine, divine feminine, but I don't think that my divine masculine, and I know I'm talking about this is strange maybe, but we both have a masculine and a feminine side. And so I think my divine counterpart, divine masculine, feels pretty comfortable because he's in his feminine energy a lot with the work that he does. And I'm in my masculine energy a lot, I would say, especially right now with the work that I do now. If I'm doing a lot more of the work that I'm called to do, spiritual advising, in my feminine energy. And he would go into his masculine energy, I think, a lot more. And I'm going to get a chance to see how it unfolds very soon because, the union is coming. We'll be in the same room. And oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen there. Fireworks. That's what I'm predicting for you, for us, for everyone. Fireworks. But, something else that I wanted to mention for a while, and I have not mentioned it. And this is something I will probably in this video in a few. Moths have been attracted to me. And it got me thinking. Moths are attracted to fire. Now I'm a fire sign as an Aries, but I'm also a twin flame. And I was thinking, does the moth see twin flames as fire? And is that why they are attracted? I don't know if maybe some of you have been experiencing this, that moths are attracted to you and you're like, what is this moth doing? Get out of here, moth. Don't bother me. But I'm wondering, does a moth see me as fire, as a flame? I think it would be exciting if that was the case. I would say to think of yourself in that way as a twin flame, if you are a twin flame, as fire, as a flame. And there's different types of flames, but the blue flame, as I know, and I don't know, there are different types of flames and stuff. I don't know what's the best flame, but what I was looking at was a blue flame. I was looking up the properties, let's say, of a blue flame. The blue flame totally combusts. It's clean. It's something to consider. It doesn't produce any dirty chemicals or anything like that. It's clean flame. But anyway, that's just something to think on. There's so much more to talk about with the twin flame dynamic and all that, but just again, I was talking about this with the manifestation. You can create the belief over time. Faith comes by hearing. I said it in the last reading. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Something else that stuck out to me was, but who knows the mind of the Lord that he should instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. What does it mean? It's something interesting to think on as well. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. And just wanted to come on and chat with you. about this twin flame union that's coming quickly approaching us. Just know that everything you are is everything that your divine counterpart wants. And everything that they are is what you want. You can see that. I'm not to tell you that. But we spend so much time, it seems like, saying, am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I strong enough? Am I fast enough? Do I look good enough? Whatever. Yes, for this time, for this person, for this place, you're everything you need to be. Embrace it. Continue to listen to things, watch things, read things that can help you to build your faith in this process and, believing, because there's so much spiritual warfare going on trying to stop you from believing that this union is coming, but it is. Just believe. Once you get that feeling, like Abraham Hicks said and Neville Goddard said, you got the thing. At that point, you just making an end run. If you got the feeling, you're making an end run around the manifestation. Nothing has to change. If you got the feeling, it's done. So get the feeling. I'm encouraging you to daydream, fantasize about the thing. Don't worry about what's going on right now. Focus on what you want. Get into the feeling of it, and miracles can happen instantly. All right, y'all. Thank you again for joining me, family. Um, Looking forward to bringing you another video soon. And I will talk to you, as always. Happy lightning fast manifesting. Love y'all. All right. Bye-bye.